Hey, I'm Chip. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about my custom high-low pulley system dubbed the FIGRIG. Hang out, let's talk about it. So what is the FIGRIG? It's a great question. I'm glad that you asked. The FIGRIG is a custom rack-attached high-low pulley system built from multiple pieces from several different companies. I'm going to start out and say this is not the best for most people. Question I've gotten asked over and over and over again is why? Why did you build that? Why did you go this route?
It's exceedingly simple. Because I can.
With that said, let's discuss the how. Essentially what I've put together is a surplus strength UPS to Buffalo Bully Fab glider via a Black Widow Training Gear cross member. I was able to get an unused bully glider at a great price from Joey E. Shout out to Joey. I purchased a bottom cross member from Rogue and had Dean at Black Widow Training Gear make me a 79.5 inch cross member to span the length. Now I could have gotten a basic 70 inch from Rogue, but that would have decreased my cable travel, and after a few weeks of using it in its current state, I know that this is definitely the better setup. It also gives it a much cleaner look as that crossmember spans from the bottom of the rack to the top of the rack. At first I was going to attempt some sort of additional pulley on that back crossmember to create a vertical pull from the UPS to the bully glider, but in talking with Nice Like Mike, the longevity of that use was not ideal. I decided, thanks to the man who parks in Jim Jason, to get a custom 9-inch bully fab glider extension in order to have a perfectly vertical pull on the UPS. The next problem that I had to solve was how do I mount my UPS low? Initially I was going to go with another Rogue bottom cross member and remove it as needed. But I realized while I was installing the back cross member that would not work because due to the top beams and the nameplate, everything is snug and tight, which is what you want. But it wouldn't allow me to remove and install that cross member. I also know that with a 30-inch rack, I did not want to have to step over it every time I went to squat or just walking around the rack in general during training sessions. So I started brainstorming with Todd Larson, and we ended up coming up with an idea for a flip-down cross member. Took that idea to Andy at Brimmy Products, and we came up with the Magic Man. Because
now you see me? Now you don't.
To me, this is actually one of the coolest pieces of the project because it really made the setup even more streamlined. I also picked up a pair of Elite Thread armored caps from Frog Fits to use as a stopping point for the trolley. I'm not sure about the longevity of this setup, but for right now it works great. Obviously I can't drop the trolley on these, but we'll see how long they hold up. Long term, if I need to look for another option, I definitely will. What I really like about this setup is that it adds zero additional footprint to the rack. Does make loading plates easier, which I know I said in a previous video that the loading pin style of the UPS was not an issue for me, and it wasn't, but I will say this is a little bit more convenient. When it was all said and done, the problem solving aspect of this project, walking through step by step, trying to put together a plan, put together a process of how we were going to make this happen, working with the guys that I work with, using their big brains to come up with ideas and solutions was really, really fun. So let's talk about exercises. Obviously, lat pull down, low row, all of your conventional high-low pulley movements. It also opens up other cable exercises by simply adding 2 pulleys to the front of the rack. It's much easier in this configuration than it previously was. I have also hooked it up to my Stray Dog Goat for leg extensions. At this point, I'm on a mission to find out what can it do. At the end of the day, this setup is completely over the top. I would not recommend it for most people. It was a super fun project. I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all the things that bump the algorithm. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.